All right. We're playing some freaking Ace Combat. And I'm going to start a new game, even though I did play this on my Xbox. The only reason I'm playing it on my PS4 is because the audio doesn't skip. We're going to go normal, because that's how I usually start my video games.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my best with you, piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Take down the hostile bombers. All right.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and Wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
That's cool. I didn't know you hold down circle and you can,
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to
ice formation in the clouds.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Our fuel storage is intact. I'm asking for another round. All escorts roll up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Rifle 3 engaging.
Fox 2!
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Rifle 1. Bandit.
I'm glued to this one. Missed.
I know I'm having fun just flying.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2! Bandit under 6!
Missile. Missile.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Ow.
2!
Look at me flying next to it. Alright, I'm gonna quit messing around.
Bandit on your 6. Watch it.
Mage 2, enemy has a radar lock on you.
The enemy escaped.
Damn it, I'm so used to going down. Oops, wrong button.
This is Rifle 2. Locked on Bandit.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's showing some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Locked. Missile away. Missile did not connect.
Of course they didn't.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Abandoning aircraft.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. But you still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Shit.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Damn it, I keep pointing down.
Locked. Mage 2 splashed a bandit.
Oh.
I'm spiked.
Don't let them destroy the harbor.
Motherfucker, come here.
The harbor's under heavy fire.
Bandit acquired. Firing. I'm blue to this one.
We're almost out of special weaponry. Mage 2, target down.
I'm blue to this one.
Enemies locked on.
Targeting range of guns. Bomber hit by a missile. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Close to.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay
Shit.
sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Target lock. Firing.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2.
Yeah, we can skip all that mess.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft... We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Frozen Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape.
Nice.
They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Sweet.
Each squadron, sortie ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Boom.
Target confirmed as nice. It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Accelerate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Yeah, H2 destroyed the target. They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
APC destroyed.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Hell yeah.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
How the hell is the enemy able to hit us so accurately when it's camouflaged?
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to
Ow.
go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Locked on!
This is Squad 6, evading enemy missile. There's 6 enemies. Some are really good at evading. Continuing attack.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Breaking out of rock.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Frank, do it!
Box 2.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo this meta. Evading. Why don't they withdraw? Here's some money back from the uniform. Just set for the tactical manual. In a language we can understand.
Son of a bitch.
Locked on bandit.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
All in 1. Box 2.
These motherfuckers really trying.
not getting away.
Damn it.
Missile. Missile.
Golem 1, Fox 2. Continuing attack. Even if we get the right radar, we can't counter him. We expanded the front lines too quickly.
I took that shot like an idiot.
Enemy on your rear. Get away from that vehicle, now! I maneuver behind the enemy. Right now, missile inbound.
Missile connected. Page 2, Fox 2. Locked.
Page 2, they have a lock on you.
Yeah.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Enemy behind you. Heads up. Evade. Do it now. It didn't connect. Bandit acquired. Firing. Viking, can't get away from this rock. All transports have been destroyed, but what are they carrying? Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Enemy's traveling a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
Missile launched.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Enemy on your rear. Tread the radar network. Right now! Lead aim over clear ground. Squad 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Taking cover in the clouds.
5 targets remaining. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Bandit on your 6. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Golem 1, Fox 2. Bandit evaded the attack.
Target was not struck.
This motherfucker.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Got him.
Targets remaining.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Everything's been burned down. Evading.
Being locked onto.
Missile.
Column 4, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Locked.
I maneuver behind the enemy.
Target is in range of guns.
Enemy on your ass.
Caution. Pull up.
Target lock. Firing. Evading missile.
Come on. Oh, shit.
Target acquired. Bandit acquired.
Missile.
Page 2. Missile launch.
Missile.
Enemy's airstrikes are flawless. Watch out.
This guy.
Attack missed. Missile inbound. Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Missile.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
3 targets remaining. Locked.
Son of a bitch, I missed.
Continuing attack. Column 3, Fox 2. Evading. Launch preparations complete. Holds are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
Fox 3.
Fox 2.
Damn it.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. Behind one.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Bandits are in the clouds.
Got him.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Where'd he go?
Phase 2.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I've got him in my sights.
Locked.
It didn't connect. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Come on down. Get down here.
Fox 2.
Missile away.
Ah.
They won't show up on the radar. I've got him in my sights.
spiced up?
Page 2, walking.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Alright, next mission. I'll probably do 3 missions, and then I guess we'll stop there.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
get us a new warbird. Eight targets at once? Jesus. So this or this? So the speed is pretty good. The speed's better on this one. I think so is the defense. Yeah. Okay. Wait, go back. We'll try this one out. My PS4 sounds like a goddamn jet engine.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. Mage 2 is away. Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Make it say it like that.
Stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Show up on the radar.
God damn it, come here.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Oh, got me.
Enemies locked on. Friendly paused. 4 remaining. We're getting our ass kicked. Where are your reinforcements? They got me. 3 remaining. Enemy's got a lock. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy. Eject! We got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now! Mage 2 is in the clouds.
Ooh.
I'm iced up.
Damn it. Thought I had him that time too.
Gargoyle 2, fire, now.
Bandit acquired. Firing. They evaded. Continuing attack.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Shit.
Mage 2, walking. Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Nice kill. 1 remaining.
Evading enemy missile. Bandit in my sights.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They would be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Yeah, it's a big boy. And he's dropping friends. Well, shit.
That Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
You'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
Break, now!
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Ow.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Enemies on me.
Enemy on my ship. Skeleton 1, Ship 6, Commander. You got me!
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3, column 2's hit! Status report, get away! There are too many drones. I can't reach the arsenal first.
Shit, Gold 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's their report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution, all aircraft stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Whoa.
I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Not incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. Dangerous earlier, more of us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Main Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Return
Damn it.
home.
Lockdown hostile. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
H2, Fox 3. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
This is where we lost.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. It's SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's like he...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-grade aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Not good. Brody, break off. This is getting a little tight. Missile headed for a friendly.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Locked. It's chow time.
Mage 2, walking.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? report.
He's a predator. We can keep him.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Damn.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
This column and main squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Column and main squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Mage 2, listen away.
Squadron still have their hot shots. Take focus. We just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it. A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
I am trying. This guy's spinning about.
I'm glued to this one.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs.
Column 3,
Got them
Mark
attack.
2.
We owe him one.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed. Mage 2, bank right. 1,500 to carrier.
Nah. Let's just skip.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem...
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Yeah, I got a rank A on that one, even though I was flying like a lunatic. Alright. Like I said, I'm just going to do 3 missions. We'll see how this video does. We'll come back and we'll do the next mission. Mission 4. I'll look into maybe getting VR and see how that goes. There's a couple of things I want to play on VR too. Like, I want to bring back the art, the 3D art. I forgot what the game was called, but it was something paint. Anyways, take it easy, be good, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you guys want to see more, hitting that like button means a lot. Or just, drop a comment. What's your favorite Top Gun quote? Whatever. Take it easy. And peace.